Hey everyone, this is Mason Hutchison, and you're listening to HerbRally, your daily herbal podcast. We come out with new episodes about 5 days a week, so be sure to tune in often. Our goal for the show is to help you along your herbalist journey no matter what stage you're at. We have over 583 episodes, so feel free to peruse those episodes, and you're bound to find something of interest. Today's episode is just a short and simple, short and sweet HerbRally updates episode where I let you know what's going on in the HerbRally community, the herbal community. And before we get into the show, I wanted to read yet another 5-star Apple Podcast written review. And this is left by Flo with Miss Low. And they say, great info, great and wide-reaching information. A lot of actionable tips and exciting news of the herbalism world. Easy to listen to, and I look forward to every episode. So thank you so much, Flo with Miss Low. I love reading these reviews. So if you, dear listener, have a moment, please go to Apple Podcasts or Spotify or whatever podcast player you use and leave us some sort of written review. It really helps out the podcast algorithm for people to find this type of herbalism content. So if you're enjoying the show, a ranking and review would be much appreciated. All right, let's jump right into the updates. There's a lot of new classes in the HerbRally Schoolhouse. I'm just going to tell you about the last 4. But we just released one with David Hoffman. This is in our counseling department classroom. And the topic is knowing when to call yourself an herbalist. So that's a 7-minute video. We also have the downloadable audio. We also just released one with KhadiYah Preciado. More about KhadiYah later on in this episode, but just want to let you know about the new class in our HerbRally Schoolhouse membership area. And this is called How to Make Tea, and she calls it the TEA method, the tea method. And that's a 37-minute video. That's in our whole mech classroom. We got a new class with Kyle Denton, and this is from the field trip we went on with him, and this is all about Monarda. So that's a 28-minute video. And perhaps what I'm most excited for, one of the things I'm most excited for right now, is we're now publishing monographs in the HerbRally Schoolhouse. And there's a really epic 20-minute read, approximately, depending on how fast you read, milk thistle monograph, Silybum marianum, and the Asteraceae plant family. But yeah, if you want to check out the monograph along with those 3 other classes, along with about 30 plus other classes, you could become a member of the HerbRally Schoolhouse. I'm sure you hear me talk about this all the time, but it's only $10 a month. And in exchange, you get exclusive access, or how do I want to say this? You get exclusive access to just a bunch of different classes and now monographs, cool herbal community discounts, and just a lot more. So you can learn more at herbrally.com/schoolhouse. To check it out. And if you want to try your first 30 days for free, use coupon code PODCAST at checkout. Again, that's herbrally.com/schoolhouse. It's only $10 a month. And it's one of the best ways you can help support HerbRally, the podcast, and our work here. So thanks to our 200 plus members. So yeah, I mentioned KhadiYah's Schoolhouse class, but she also has a webinar coming up. This is a free webinar that we're hosting with KhadiYah. And if you don't know, KhadiYah is an herbalist. She has a great YouTube channel called Her Healthy Home. I think she's got like hundreds of videos. She's been doing this for a long time. But yeah, we're collaborating with her. And her webinar coming up is called Heritage and History, Herbalism Through the Eyes of Our Ancestors. So this is February 19th from 3 to 4:30 p.m. And again, yeah, this is hosted on Zoom. And I'll just read you a quick description. In this class, you'll learn why diagnosing by the symptoms doesn't work. You'll learn herbalism from the plant's perspective. You'll understand how to choose the right herb for the person. And you'll learn to understand plants by more than what you see under a microscope. And she's got a quote here. History is who we are and why we are the way we are, by David McAuliffe. So I'll leave a link to register for that in the podcast show notes. Again, this is a free event on February 19th. Anyone can join, but a recording will be made available to our HerbRally Schoolhouse students. So if you're an HerbRally Schoolhouse student and you can't make it the live event, then you could always just watch the recording later. So KhadiYah also has a new book that I want to tell you about. It's called Herbal Holistic Healing, African Herbalism for Modern Times. This is a brand new book. She just came out with it. And here's a little blurb from the book page. Uncover ancient African herbal secrets with this comprehensive holistic guide. Are you ready to get past memorization as an herbalist? Are you tired of trying one herbal recipe after the other without noticeable results? Do you want to explore culturally relevant herbalism that is specific to you? Are you ready to create recipes and wellness programs that actually work? I won't read you the whole book description, but I'll leave a link to the book in the podcast show notes as usual. So yeah, it's just great to be working with KhadiYah so much lately. She's already done 2 YouTube videos for us, as well as 2 Schoolhouse classes, and now this upcoming webinar. She's got this new book out. She has other books as well. I'll leave a link to her website so you can check out more of her work there. And that's really all the updates I wanted to give you. If you made it this far in the podcast episode, keep an ear out, I suppose, for our Florida Herbal Conference ticket giveaway. I'll probably be publishing that podcast episode tomorrow. But yeah, we're sponsoring the Florida Herbal Conference this year. We're not going to be able to attend it, unfortunately, but since we're not going to attend it, we're going to give away our tickets. So I'll give away more information about that tomorrow, I believe, perhaps Monday, depending on timing. But that's going to do it for me today. Thanks so much for listening. Thank you for being a part of the HerbRally community. Yeah, I will talk to you very soon. Take care.